what can be a new way of connecting with one another outside of the internet. Okay, I hope you can see it. I wanted to share with you, this is the drawing that I do in my journal together with writing. But having, as you can see, there are two different devices, and they look like more like vintage devices that we used to have before smartphones. I've been getting more videos, more suggestions on YouTube where um, people get really creative and they create their own devices. They are really unhappy with how it's going with technology. I mean, particularly with smartphone devices, that this market is already matured and people are excited for new devices, but we are not having them. They're not coming, at least not at the moment. And I think one very interesting project that I wanted to speak about today, it's called MeshCore. MeshCore, it's like a system that is not really linked to the internet that can be used during emergency situations, and also, maybe if you are someone who is tired of using internet, maybe you feel overwhelmed and you want to search for alternative ways of connecting with others. And I felt that that project is extremely exciting for me. Here in the Netherlands, I have been trying to switch to vintage flip phone, that my friend gave me, and I was trying to find. I wanted to buy a number, but I wanted that number not to be linked with any subscription services. I wanted to be fully prepaid, but I couldn't find the one that fits me. I realized there's no technically you can't really have a phone number without some sort of subscription. And even if it's prepaid, for example, the amount that you get only lasts around 3 months, and that's not that long. So, which means if I want to have that number, if I want to keep that number, if I don't want it to be blocked, I have to pay for it, at least put some amount on my account like once in 3 months. There is no way to do it without being linked to these subscription services, and I think we already have enough of them, right? Like Netflix, 100 different subscriptions that we pay for, like Spotify, and I want to declutter, well, many of them, maybe most of them. So I'm more interested right now in maybe like investing my time and energy in something that is totally new. It's free to use, and of course, it requires having a separate device. You can still use, by the way, your phone, and you will need like a little adapter with MeshCore. But I just want to explore different ways of connecting with others outside of internet. I think the internet became like the television used to be in, like maybe early 2000. It became oversaturated with advertisements, and I know that many people stopped using it and came back to more traditional mediums like reading books. And later we had, the phone boom, and it was extremely exciting, right? We were getting any type of different phones, flip phones, slide phones, you name it. It was a super exciting time. And now, as the market matured, we have to find something else, right? We have to rethink the way we connect with one another. We have to also limit the amount of notifications that we are getting, so that we can preserve our well-being. And this network of MeshCore is growing really fast. I'm on multiple Discord servers, and people are really excited. They are excited to invest in this new infrastructure. And I wanted to link it back to the book that I recently read. It's a book by Byung-Chul Han, The Burnout Society. And the author of this book says that we live in a very overstimulating environment. And he gives an example of an animal living in the wild forest, always cautious what's happening around, and always, careful, about the noises. And there is very little, like contemplation in our lives, and we are overstimulated by the current technology that we have developed, and we maybe need to rethink that. So I'm curious about this MeshCore and how it's going to grow. I haven't tried it yet, but I did, go through the servers. I did research the information about it. I hope I can find the right way to connect to this new system here in the Netherlands. It's already quite popular. So let me know in the comments what you think. What is, in your opinion, what can be a new way of connecting with one another outside of the internet?